Have you ever wondered how ancient civilizations thrived in the middle of vast deserts? Imagine a network of trade routes, not of highways and trucks, but of camels and caravans, stretching across the largest hot desert in the world, the Sahara. This was the Trans-Saharan trade route, an incredible system that connected North Africa and the Mediterranean with the vibrant cultures of sub-Saharan Africa for over 1,000 years. This network wasn't just about moving goods. It was the lifeblood of empires and a conduit for culture, religion, and ideas. From the 8th to the 17th centuries, this trade route shaped the history of an entire continent. So, how did it work? What was traded? And what was its lasting impact? Let's journey back in time and uncover the secrets of the sands. The sheer scale of the Trans-Saharan trade is mind-boggling. It was a two-way street of commerce that transformed societies. From the south, heading north, came unimaginable riches. West Africa was a land of gold, and this precious metal was the star of the show, eagerly sought after in Europe and the Middle East. Alongside gold came other valuable resources like ivory, prized for its use in art and luxury items. Kola nuts, a stimulant popular in many West African cultures, also made the journey north. Sadly, the trade also involved the forced movement of enslaved people, a dark chapter in this complex history. In the opposite direction, from North Africa to the south, came goods that were just as vital. The most crucial of these was salt. In the hot climates of sub-Saharan Africa, salt was essential for preserving food and maintaining health, making it literally worth its weight in gold. Along with salt came powerful horses, which transformed warfare, as well as beautiful textiles and manufactured goods from across the Mediterranean world. So how was this incredible feat of logistics even possible? The key to unlocking the Sahara was a single, remarkable animal. The camel, introduced around the 4th century. The ship of the desert was a gift. Camels are perfectly adapted to the harsh environment. They can carry heavy loads, travel long distances with little water, and navigate sandy terrain with ease. But a single camel wouldn't get very far on its own. Traders organized themselves into massive caravans, sometimes consisting of thousands of camels and hundreds of people. Traveling in a large group offered protection from bandits and the unforgiving elements. It was a slow, grueling journey that could take many weeks, or even months, to complete. Navigating this vast sea of sand required expert knowledge. This is where local nomadic groups, like the Berbers and Tuareg, played an indispensable role. They served as guides, their deep understanding of the desert, its shifting landscapes, and its precious water sources being the difference between life and death. Several major routes crisscrossed the desert, like ancient highways, connecting key trading hubs. A famous western route ran from Fez in modern-day Morocco down to the legendary city of Timbuktu. Another central route connected Gadam's to Kano, and an eastern route linked Tripoli to the region around Lake Chad. The impact of this trade was monumental, especially for West Africa. The immense wealth generated by controlling and taxing the flow of goods led to the rise of some of the most powerful and legendary empires in African history. First was the Ghana Empire, which grew rich by controlling the gold trade. It was followed by the Mali Empire, perhaps the most famous of all. Its legendary ruler, Mansa Musa, was so wealthy from the gold trade that his pilgrimage to Mecca in the 14th century is said to have decreased the price of gold in the Mediterranean for years. After Mali, the Songhai Empire rose to prominence, continuing to control these lucrative routes. These empires didn't just accumulate wealth. They built sophisticated societies, with great cities like Timbuktu and Gao becoming world-renowned centers of learning, culture, and commerce. Mosques, universities, and libraries flourished, attracting scholars and artisans from across the Islamic world. The trade routes were more than just economic arteries. They were bridges for cultural exchange. Islam spread along these routes, blending with local traditions and becoming a major religious and cultural force in West Africa. Art, architecture, and technology were also exchanged, creating a rich, interconnected world that spanned the Sahara. The Trans-Saharan trade wasn't just a chapter in African history. It was a force that shaped global history, connecting continents and cultures in a way that still resonates today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey across the Sahara. If you found this fascinating, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next historical adventure. See you in the next video.